Okay, let's test your attacking IQ. You've built up nicely, and now you're in this position. What's the play? Option 1, pass for the easy tap in. Option 2, blast it far post. Option 3, slow it down and finesse. Or option 4, none of those, but a driven shot across goal. Here's a truth you already know. You don't get slow motion when you're playing. Everything happens fast. You need to recognize these situations and know how to punish them. Is your opponent sitting deep? Take away his control and make it your game. Here's how. Wing play. Push to this area near the touchline. Do you see how his entire defense gets pulled back? Now don't force it. Pass back outside. Find your midfielder waiting at the top of the box. Then play that killer ball into the box. Why does this work? Because you take control while he loses his CDMs, gets stuck controlling fullbacks, and is always one step behind. That's the difference between reacting and controlling the game. Want me to break down more ways to dominate the 4-2-1-3? Smash that like button, and I'll show you the next level of tactical counters. Remember, in FIFA, the best attackers don't adapt, they force the adaptation. This video is sponsored by FutCoinSpot. With a 5-star rating on Trustpilot, I personally used this site to buy 15 million coins from Burhan and his team. Not only did I get all my coins safely, and I haven't received any warnings or issues. If you're looking to buy coins, use the code RETRO1 for 10% off. I would never recommend something on my channel or to you guys if I didn't trust it or use it on my own account. Check them out and enjoy the discount. One of the most under-discussed yet critical aspects of attacking. What to do when you finally break into the opponent's box. I hear this constantly from my coaching students. Coach, I get into the box, but then I freeze. I don't know whether to shoot, pass, or dribble. By the time I decide, the chance is gone. I would reply to my students, just to be quick, but it's not about speed alone. It's about having a plan for every scenario. Inside the box, there are countless options, and the elite players know exactly which one to choose based on the defense's positioning, the goalkeeper's movement, and their own player's strengths. In this video, I'm breaking down 7 lethal techniques to deploy in the box, starting with the newly buffed low-driven shots, a personal favorite that's quietly become one of the most broken finishing methods this year. The low-driven shot. What makes this shot so special isn't just its effectiveness, but how it fundamentally changes the way you approach scoring opportunities. Let me walk you through everything you need to know to master this technique and completely transform your attacking game. First, let's talk about why this shot is so incredibly powerful. In football games, we're often taught to look for power or finesse when shooting, but the low-driven shot offers something different: precision and speed. When you execute it properly, the ball stays glued to the ground, moving quickly and decisively toward the corners of the net. The beauty of this shot lies in its simplicity and the way it exploits goalkeeper mechanics. Unlike powerful shots that give keepers time to react or finesse shots that require perfect angles, the low-driven is both quick and accurate, often leaving goalkeepers frozen in place. The physics behind why this works so well is fascinating. Goalkeepers in the game are programmed to react differently to various types of shots. High shots trigger their diving animations, while mid-height shots activate their standard saving mechanics. But low shots, especially those hit with pace along the ground, force the keeper to make an awkward adjustment. They have to drop their entire body weight, which takes precious milliseconds. Milliseconds that often mean the difference between a save and a goal. This becomes even more pronounced when you're shooting across the keeper's body, as the combination of the angle and the low trajectory makes it extremely difficult for them to cover the ground in time. Now let's break down exactly how to execute this technique. The input is deceptively simple, just a light tap of the shoot button, but there's an art to perfecting it. You want to apply just enough power to get the ball moving quickly, but not so much that it lifts off the ground. The sweet spot is typically under 1 bar of power, though this can vary slightly depending on your player's position and attributes. Think of it like passing the ball into the net. The motion should be smooth and controlled, not forceful. This is where many players go wrong initially. They treat it like a regular shot, when it's really more like a precision pass aimed at the corners of the goal. The ideal situations to use this shot are numerous, but let's highlight the most effective ones. First is when you're at tight angles. Most players try finesse shots in these positions, but the low driven often works better because it eliminates the height variable. When you're coming in from the wings at sharp angles, a well-placed low driven to the far post becomes nearly unstoppable. Second is when the goalkeeper rushes out. As they close the distance, their ability to react to low shots diminishes significantly. A quick tap sends the ball rolling underneath them or just past their outstretched legs. Third is in crowded boxes, where you need to release the shot quickly before defenders can block it. The low driven's quick animation makes it perfect for these tight situations. Player selection plays a huge role in how effective this technique will be for you. While any player can execute a basic low driven, those with specific play styles and attributes will perform it noticeably better. The Playstyle Plus players are particularly deadly with this technique, as their enhanced animations and precision make the shots even more consistent. Players with high finishing and shot power stats tend to hit these shots with better pace and accuracy. Interestingly, even players with lower shooting stats can be effective with low drivens because the technique itself compensates for some statistical weaknesses. Let's talk about green timing these shots, because this is where the technique becomes truly elite. When you perfectly time a low-driven shot, hitting the shoot button again at the exact moment of contact, several things happen. The shot becomes even faster, the accuracy improves dramatically, and the goalkeeper's reaction time is further reduced. The window for green timing these shots is tighter than regular shots, requiring quick reflexes, but the payoff is immense. A green time low, driven from even mediocre finishers, becomes a nearly guaranteed goal in many situations. This is particularly noticeable when shooting across the keeper's body from the edges of the box. The ball rockets into the far corner with astonishing consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, free kicks just became easy. Forget complicated curves or guessing power. Here's how to score consistently in just 3 steps every single time. In competitive FIFA, free kicks have become like a penalty, with pro players and in the highest division treating as such. This is why it's crucial to have a set-piece specialist with Dead Ball Plus. Step 1. Do not touch the right stick. Seriously, leave it alone. With the left stick, aim directly at the furthest player in the wall. Why? This targets the weakest gap in the wall's coverage. Step 2. Far free kicks, 25 plus yards. 3 to 3.5 bars of power. Close range, 18 to 24 yards. 2.5 to 3 bars. Dead ball plus play style, add half a bar less. Their curve does the rest. Step 3. Right as your player's foot is about to hit the ball, tap shoot again to green time it. Wait, you can green time free kicks? Yes, and it's game-breaking. A green time free kick gains extra dip, speed, and accuracy. Why this works every time? Aiming at the wall's last player forces the GK to overcommit to one side. The power rules above create perfect height to clear the wall, but drop fast. Green timing removes RNG. Your shot always swerves dangerously. Pro tip, consider adding holding L1 when you're powering the shot. Try it now. Pick a free kick specialist, follow these steps, and practice it in scenarios. Number 4. The power shot fake. Create chaos in the box. This is one of the most overpowered moves you can use inside or around the box. Here's exactly how it works. Controls. Hold L1 plus R1 PS / LB plus RB Xbox, and then press the shoot button. Immediately after, hold L2 plus R2 PS / LT plus RT Xbox to cancel. Your player will do a fake shot that completely breaks the opponent's camera. Why it's so effective: makes defenders commit and lose their positioning, creates instant space for you to shoot or pass. Works especially well when paired with R1 dribbling after the fake. The opponent can't track your movement properly because their camera glitches. Best situations to use it: when a defender is rushing at you in the box, to create separation for a clean shot, to fake out the goalkeeper in 1-versus-1 situations, at the edge of the box, to open up passing lanes. This move is simple, but extremely effective once you get the timing down. Practice it in the arena until the cancel becomes second nature. Number 5. Skill moves. Reverse elastico and R1 dribbling. Let's talk about 2 skill moves that actually work in game. No fluff, just what you need to know. Reverse elastico 5-star skill move. How to do it. When you're going from left to right, right stick from 3 to 12, counterclockwise. And when you're going from right to left, right stick from 12 to 3, counterclockwise. Best situations. 1. When you have a bit of space against a center back. 2. Cutting inside from the wing onto your strong foot. 3. Just outside the box to create shooting angle. The key is timing. Do it as the defender commits. I've got a full tutorial on this in my Retro Academy if you want more details. R1 dribbling. Hold R1 RB and move in half-circle motions, not straight lines. Works best when approaching the box to glide past defenders, against aggressive defenders who rush in, to create passing lanes by drawing defenders. It's simple but effective for keeping control in tight spaces. About Retro Academy. For those who want to go deeper, full defending guides covering positioning and manual defending. Complete skill move tutorials beyond just these 2. Build up play strategies to break down defenses. Formation breakdowns and custom tactics. For those looking for personalized coaching, I've coached close to 200 players at all skill levels, from complete beginners to elite division players. Here's what you get. Checkmark custom session plans. We analyze your gameplay and focus on your weakest areas. Live match coaching. I'll watch you play in real time and give instant feedback. Advanced mechanics. Learn tricks most players don't even know exist. And also you can rewatch the entire session, so you can go back as many times as you want. The link will also be in the pinned comment, where you can read all the reviews my amazing students have left me and their success stories.